Hi, today I'm going to give you a product overview of the QCollect mobile data collection solution developed by LM3 Technologies. QCollect is a mobile data collection solution that helps manufacturing organizations leverage their data for machine control applications. Mobile devices are used to fill out digital forms whose data is then automatically organized and made easily available. It eliminates paper forms that are traditionally filled out by hand and then filed away and forgotten. Your data is made easy to search and analyze and is maintained for the long term. Your data is also made available to your existing MES, database, and reporting tools via a read-only API. QCollect has a wide range of applications in industrial manufacturing, including data collection forms, process verification, visual work instruction, and data-driven machine control. Now that we've covered what QCollect is, I want to emphasize what QCollect is not. It is not an MES, and it does not directly connect to an MES. The data collection and verification with QCollect can be done regardless of the MES you're using. QCollect is powered by Open Data Kit, or ODK for short. ODK is a software framework that was originally developed by Google and the University of Washington to allow for mobile data collection in remote regions of the world without access to internet or cellular connections. Check out this visualization of QCollect's simple data flow. In consultation with your team, LM3 will design intelligent digital forms based on the processes you define. These forms then get uploaded to a server called ODK Aggregate, which will maintain, manage, and organize your forms. Using the ODK Collect Android app, your team will be able to download the forms they need onto their mobile devices. They can then collect data, fill out digital forms, and submit them to the server. The data that is submitted to the server can then be leveraged to enable or disable your manufacturing equipment with the help of the LM3 control box. The data is also made available to your external systems in a read-only format. Okay, let's talk about features. The features of QCollect center around four key concepts: design, collect, aggregate, and control. When it comes to designing a digital form, there are several tools that can be used, ranging from simple and intuitive to powerful and flexible. Here are a couple examples. On the left is a simple tool called ODK Build, a visual editor, which uses a drag and drop interface to quickly create simple forms. On the right, you'll see that forms can also be built using Microsoft Excel, which opens up several powerful features that support intelligent data collection by considering things like constraints on your data, relevancy of data, data matches to expected values, lookups based on your data, jump and skip logic, and data variables. QCollect users collect data and fill out digital forms using their Android mobile devices. We support many basic types of data, such as text, numbers, dates, and times. We also support multiple choice survey style forms. Since we are using smart mobile devices, we can use the device's camera to collect video and picture data, as well as read and scan barcodes. We can also use the device's microphone to collect audio data and use its GPS to collect location and route data. No network connection is required to collect data and fill out forms. The forms can be uploaded at a later time when a connection is available. Data that is submitted by mobile device users is maintained on the ODK aggregate server. From here, administrators can easily search, review, filter, and organize data. Built-in tools allow you to analyze and visualize data using maps, graphs, and charts. Data can be published to external systems and exported in several ways, including to Microsoft Excel. Additionally, administrators can manage user permission levels here. The LM3 control box allows you to leverage your collected data for machine control. The control box is installed on the machine you want to control and uses a relay to enable or disable the machine based on data conditions. It connects to the ODK aggregate server over Wi-Fi or LAN network. This is a high-level diagram of the QCollect system architecture. Typically, ODK aggregate and its dependencies will be running in a virtual machine that can be installed on any laptop or server. The administrator can access the data and the ODK aggregate analysis tools from a laptop connected to the network. Many mobile devices for collecting data can connect to the virtual machine over Wi-Fi when it's time to submit a completed form. And then, finally, several control boxes, which are connected to machines, connect to the ODK aggregate server over Wi-Fi or LAN and wait for a signal to enable or disable their machines. Deploying and installing the QCollect system can be done in 4 phases. First, validate that all of the prerequisites and requirements for the system are met. Next, install the control boxes on the machine that they will control, and then connect them to your network. Then, install the aggregate virtual machine. And finally, install the Collect app on each mobile device that will be used for data collection. Then your team will be ready to collect data and submit completed forms. The question and flow editors are configuration tools that allow you to customize the data used in your LPA and process validation applications. For the LPA, the editor lets you enter the question you plan on asking the users with a reference to the area and type of question. For process validation, you can configure the workflow that is to be validated by defining it on a single row by tool and press combination or by tool, press, and color combination. Once the system is set up, the user follows the collect form on the mobile device to do process validation, resulting in the machine being turned on. An initiation form is used by a user with the appropriate permissions to initiate process validation, thus disabling the machine. The components of the system include Android mobile devices for collecting the data, the ODK Collect Android app, the control boxes for machine control, and a host server for running ODK aggregate and its support software. We highly recommend running our pre-configured QCollect virtual machine, which has all of the software pre-installed. The only additional requirements are that there must be an area with an available wireless network using IPv4, and that the host computer meet the minimum specs shown on the right side of the screen. Thank you for your interest in QCollect. Please visit us online at lm3tech.com.